In September, Cardano ADA will reach this price. These honorable individuals do not want to give up on Cardano. The ADA coin price is looking excellent in September despite the headwinds thanks to their joint efforts, but what price will it reach? Welcome to Cardano Insider. We provide the latest news of Cardano ADA. To stay updated with exciting news, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To know more, please watch till the end. The majority of the seemingly random queries concerning cryptocurrencies are linked with the desire of investors to gain a thorough understanding of the sector. A cryptocurrency's value is determined by one of them. The technology underlying cryptocurrencies frequently plays a significant role. Although censorship is quite difficult to impose on decentralized currencies, it is practically hard to just shut them down. With a focus on technology, Cardano appears to be in the lead. Cardano is a blockchain platform that enables developers to create safe and scalable apps powered by his native cryptocurrency ADA. Cardano connects to several payment systems and combines cutting-edge technologies to offer unmatched security and sustainability. It has a reputation for being a good catch and is built on the groundbreaking Ouroboros proof-of-stake consensus protocol. However, if there is a restriction from a higher authority, the technology can be viewed as frivolous. Investors are nonetheless concerned about the recession's growing risks, especially in light of remarks made by Federal Reserve President James Bullard regarding another significant interest rate increase in September. If central banks maintain their aggressive behavior, this might cause the world economy to enter a recession. And under those circumstances, Cardano ADA and other cryptocurrencies can have serious difficulties and fall even farther. All eyes seem to be on developments in the global macroeconomy and how growth and inflation will affect the value of cryptocurrencies. In order to assist the network and pricing to soar to new heights, Cardano has a VESL hard for coming shortly. Although still at a 4-decade high, inflation eased last month, prompting Fed fund futures to narrowly switch their pricing to a 50 basis point hike in September after 75 basis point moves in June, July, and August 16th. However, Fed Chair Powell might have the final say. The U.S. Federal Reserve will raise rates by 50 basis points in September amid expectations that inflation has peaked and growing worries about recession. Most economists projected a half-point increase in September, the same as in the previous survey, bringing the benchmark interest rate from 2.75% to 3%, according to the 19th poll. Prior to this, Fed Chair Jerome Powell stated that it will probably be necessary to limit the rate of hikes as monetary policy tightens further. This declaration was made in order to give decision-makers some time to assess how the economy is being impacted by increasing borrowing costs. James Bullard, president of the St. Louis Fed, who was one of the first supporters of the central bank last year, stated that he is currently inclined to favor a third consecutive 75 basis point interest hike in September given the strength of the economy. I fail to understand why you would wish to delay interest rate rises until the following year. According to him, the Fed's benchmark overnight interest rates should be in the region of 3.75 and 4% by the end of the year, the Wall Street Journal said. The employment numbers, which have shown rapid growth in recent months, would determine the precise rate. This suggests that a split between those who want to raise rates rapidly and those who are more cautious due to potential harm to the job market and the prospect of an increase in the U.S. unemployment rate will be evident in the Fed's official remarks. Things could grow worse with this development, especially for the markets. In a more direct warning than in the past, Powell said that the Fed's prolonged tightening of credit will hurt many families and businesses because its higher rates would slow the economy and possibly result in job losses. These are the regrettable consequences of lowering inflation. In a well-known lecture he gave before in Jackson Hole, he stated that failing to restore price stability would result in much worse suffering. Stocks fell after Powell's speech as investors considered the possibility of higher borrowing costs sticking around for a while. Investors had been hoping for a sign that the Fed might moderate its rate increases later this year if inflation were to show further signs of easing. However, the Fed chair indicated that it might not be around the corner. Additionally, cryptocurrencies were not exempt. The world's largest cryptocurrency fell 4% in a single day last summer, disrupting the crypto market's otherwise uneventful week. All of the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market size reported a net loss, with the exception of Cardano ADA, which is anticipating a hard fork later this month. Supporters of Ethereum have great expectations for the forthcoming merge event, which will assist to boost Ethereum. In terms of the adoption or regulation of cryptocurrencies, the previous week's news was relatively quiet. After 8 years of waiting, the theory may have just surfaced: Donald's hard fork on the vessel is a great plus. The card indicates that Charles Hoskinson, the man behind Donald. He stated that the largest 3 of the 5 cryptocurrency exchanges have changed their systems, and that the hard fork date would be determined after the remainder of the exchanges sense the urgency and begin updating. The hard fork will launch sometime in September. If you don't push them a little, it's incredibly difficult to get them to do that. Though we haven't yet crossed the finish line, everything appears to be in good shape. He spoke. Long overdue, the vessel hard fork appears to be Cardano's greatest strength. Cardano and Ethereum have good opportunities in September. But in a way, it's still depressing. Following the statement by Fed Chair Jerome Powell, cryptocurrency prices started to drop again quickly. It will take some time until values stabilize. In order to effectively balance supply and demand, we must use our tools firmly. It seems anticipated that a protracted period of growth below trend will be necessary to lower inflation. In response to Paulo's comments, he said that the cryptocurrency market suffered. Ethereum's price dropped by about 7% and Bitcoin's price dropped by roughly 4% in the hours following his speech. Other cryptos also declined, with the Nance coin falling 5% and the slotted coin falling almost 7%. Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies may be used as a hedge against inflation in the digital age, according to some cryptocurrency investors. However, the market does not now appear to view these extremely volatile assets as a trustworthy store of wealth during times of economic uncertainty, according to price action and cryptocurrency prices. Cryptocurrencies have started to move in lockstep with larger markets as institutional and retail investors have shown a significant amount of interest in them as investment vehicles. This is true despite the fact that cryptocurrencies are often a riskier asset type. However, investors are now looking for safer alternatives to protect themselves from the damaging effects of the Fed's monetary tightening, and guess what? They're not looking in the Bitcoin market. In addition, early adopters of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and other cryptocurrencies made a fortune, but the cryptocurrency market has a lengthy history of severe volatility, which is not what investors are looking for in shaky market conditions. The price of Bitcoin increased a 70% decline from its previous all-time high in July, under $20,000, wiping out all of its gains in August. Now that a potential black swan catastrophe is imminent, Cardano and other significant cryptocurrencies may be in for a rocky September. Another Fed interest rate hike and the upcoming hard fork Ethereum are exerting pressure on the fragile cryptocurrency market. Uncertainty in the market is being brought on by Ethereum's impending technical upgrade, which has been planned by mid-September and is intended to represent the network's successful transition from energy-intensive proof of work to the more environmentally friendly proof of stake. Market players were optimistic at the beginning of the month as they got ready for the Ethereum merger, but as August draws to a close, all indexes have fallen. Ethereum has underperformed in comparison to all other major cryptocurrencies, according to Vijay Ayer, Asian vice president at the cryptocurrency exchange Luno. Considering this month in advance, the majority of market observers and analysts are pessimistic about Cardano and other cryptocurrencies. The vessel's hard fork puts all of the projections about it into action. Cardano then has the opportunity to become known as a safe sanctuary for all. Investors are becoming anxious, and the Fed's next actions appear depressing. It's time for Cardano to improve his game and offer something fresh and novel. But what do you think about this? Please share them with us in the section below. We would like to make it clear that this is not a platform designed expressly to offer financial advice, and we are not requesting that you invest in any particular business. This is just a route used to deliver instructional material to your door. See you again soon on Cardano Insider, the leading source for cryptocurrency news.